We are lucky that we have people who care for us. And we show that we don't care for our own things. Why do you think they will care for us? Yeah? What are the moka? Maka kende mubevye, ni makoka. So nataka niwashukuru watu wa hapa area ya Kilomena Kaskeo because hamkujaribu kuchoma kitu chochote. It would have been a sad thing for a business like this one that is here review. Ingekuwa picha mbaya sana. So ninawashukuru na tuombe familia na tuombe nchi. And let me tell you why the moments of this country saddened me. Today, Rachel should call me. She's running some schools. This afternoon, tunazika kijana wa grade 4 in a place called Kadholonge in Kalawa. Huyo kijana aliingia kwa basi ya shule. And a stray bullet from a high caliber rifle came through the bus into his head. Yes. A stray bullet. Now what do we tell people like that? What do we say as a country? So, in as much as maybe I welcome peace and a grand coalition government, I am just left with questions. Did young children have to die for ODM to get CC government? Did people have to be drowned so that we get people in government? I don't understand. Are politicians deaf, including myself, to the status of this country? I think when we speak about this country, let's be serious. Na wale hawasikie, wasikie kwa sababu we could have silenced the young people with guns. But they will never forget that when they spoke to their parents, we turned to bullets to silence them. There is a place I really cherish called Parliament. And we believed Parliament was our grounds. I was very saddened that one child died outside the parliamentary gate. And the people resources took it. What was there still in Parliament? Na hapo hiyo ni mali ya wananchi. So we must tell this government, and I must say so, because if I don't say so, I will not sleep at night. You have let down the young people of this country. Because when you sleep at night, what do you tell them? Because the people you've picked to join government are not young people. Ni wazee. Ni wakongwe pia wengine. It's bad. So as James Msoga, as we plead for you to join government, mukifungua zile iPad, pale, and I pray for you to become a minister. Mukifungua hiyo iPad, may it flash the lives of those young people. Hizo ma iPad mnakumbuka kwa Pavilion State House. Mnakumbuka Rex. So that any decision you make going forward, you must remember we didn't need to lose 50 young people for you to sit down. Why? Because our forefathers lost blood for us to get independence. Watu walikufa wengi. But let me ask you, good people, a question. 2007, watu wakufe tufanye grand coalition. 2013 or 2019, watu wengine wakufe tufanye handshake. Ingine munaita broad-based. How many people must lose lives for us to get sense into our heads? Moses Kuria. It's not fair. Kenyans have been taken for granted. And I hope we can find solutions. Because wale watu mimi nikiwa bunge, wale watu walipitisha madeni ni serikali ilikuwa inaitwa handshake. Nilikuwa, and I opposed the motion with 7 other gallant senators about increasing debt of this country. Na since grant hiyo nini handshake ndio ilifanya hiyo kitu, sasa tutafute solution. You will sweat. Yes, the debt thing. But Moses Kuria and other people, including his classmates, have good ideas as to how we can deal with debt. So Moses Kuria, don't give up. Because the debt you have incurred in the government you served both previous and present, is going to be paid by your great-great-grandchildren that are still in your loins. We don't find a solution. Either that or we auction a part of this country to the Chinese. So it's important. Don't give up the solutions of how we can deal with debt. Because the problems of these young people is that you have transferred debt to them, yet they have nothing. And unazaliwa wewe, you are minus 30,000 shillings on the day you are born. It's a sad story. Na pesa ingine hiyo debt inaingia kwa mfuko wa wanaume. So James, we called upon you and we sent you. This gentleman envisioned a coalition before. Na akanipigia simu huyu. The next person who picked that phone call was the Deputy President Rigathi. Akasema mkikataa kuchunga mwingine ataingia kwa serikali. Na ameshaingia. Basi kiwaumanie tu huko mbele. The most important thing for us is a peaceful country. Na nimewaelezea kwa nini. We have got many friends who want to help us. Nataka mfikirie, leo tumekuwa na kongamano ya magavana. Kwa sababu serikali imesema bilioni 20 lazima ziondolewe katika mpangilio wa pesa ambazo zitaenda kwa counties. Makueni is going to lose 400 and something million shillings. Na hizo si mshahara, hizo ni pesa za maendeleo. I'm still asking for the government to reconsider the position of deducting counties' money. The people who are going to raise mabango even bigger than the ones for Gen Zs, they are watu wakiumia. Na wataumia. Because what will we do? Itabidi vitu zingine zifungwe. With less than 400 million in a budget of development, kila kitu inaweza kusimama. So let's pray for this country. Let's have peace. Because it is that peace that will guarantee the people that we represent can get something home, can get medicine in hospitals, can get an ambulance that is functional, can get water, can get food, etc., etc. Mimi naombea amani. I'm a peaceful man, and I pray that we have peace. Because even with a big car and without peace and food in your table, on your table or in your house, ukinunua chakula na hakuna wale wanajua. You can keep whatever you want in your house, but if your neighbor is not in peace, you are not in peace. Thank you, Bishop Chule, for taking us back to school on light. You've just reminded me of a pinhole camera, and your eye is like a pinhole camera that inverts the image. I wanted to be a priest, but I became a lawyer. And if I was a priest, I would have explained to my good friend James Maloka what it is about. As a lawyer, I was trying to ask the questions, why? And I'm still left with the questions, why? You'll be left by a young lady who you loved and a child. Also, why? May her soul rest in peace together with your daughter, Santelisa.
Asante. Okay.